All right. That's right. Urban Movie Review. We're back another week. Oh, Halloween 2 we're going to get into. Oh, feeling kind of creepy up in here. Filmmaker Rob Zombie's sequel dealing with the murderous psychopath Michael Myers and his return to Haddonfield for another killing spree.
Yeah, well said, Big T. You know what it is. This is Urban Movie Review, and this is DQ's Hot Clips. Take it to the clip.
Since the authorities haven't been able to produce a body, do you think Michael's alive or dead?
Will he kill again?
Let me make things clear. Michael Myers is dead. D-E-A-D.
So, how are you feeling?
My nightmares are chewing at my head again. They just seem to be getting worse.
I've had 4 calls about Michael Myers today, all in the space of 10 minutes.
Are you a giant?
Boy, that's a hot clip. I call that a hot clip.
Listen,
H2.
everybody, I know, it's so many Halloween movies. This is the second series start of Halloween. Rob Zombie's doing these.
Virgin, yeah.
Okay, what'd you think?
Woo! Now listen, everybody that knows me knows that I'm not the biggest horror movie fan.
Right.
Okay. But what Rob Zombie has done with this movie is crazy. Okay? Because he brought a humanistic feel to it.
Right. I agree. And that's my whole thing about this. From when he did the first Halloween and the second one, revitalizing the series,
Yes.
what he does is he tells you a story. It's not just some mindless drone,
Where he
Michael
just
Myers
run
run around killing
right.
people for no reason like
Right.
a robot and nobody knows what's going on. You actually get into his psyche, what happened to him, the problems with his families, the mother being prostitute,
And that
all
makes it
those
a
things.
movie. That's what makes it a
Right.
story. It's not just somebody just running around acting stupid, killing. It's not when he's like he's walking around and they're running. He's catching up to them. It's actual real action on something that looked like it could almost really happen.
Right. And you know what? What I love about it is Tyler Mane plays Michael Myers in this. First of all, he's 6'10",
Man.
and he's like almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
So you get the right imposing figure.
Right.
But what he did was he went from that old genre of the stiff, robotic kind of
Yes,
thing.
yes.
And this cat is like, you see the motions, the rage. He's making noises when he's getting at people. And
Right.
you're like, oh, man, it feels real. Like, oh,
and
man,
also
this
it
is
goes
deep.
and also when he tells that backstory, it lets you know why he's doing it. You know, that makes all the difference in the world when you know why somebody's doing something.
Right.
He believes that if he gets to his sister, that they could be a family again.
Right.
And that's it. That's his whole motivation.
Right.
And that's crazy, man. That's
It
crazy.
is. It's like he's going to bring everybody together
Right.
by killing everybody.
I didn't say it was sick. I'm just saying
Yeah.
that you understand why.
But
And another thing that I like about this movie is the fact that he started the movie right where the other one left off.
Right.
It was like one big long movie almost.
Right.
And I love that. I hate when you see the sequel, right?
Right.
And you have no idea what's going on because they totally forgot about the first movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But the casting was right. The people in it really know how to act, and you felt the fear. You know what I mean? Scout Taylor Compton, she's the star. She's, playing, obviously his little sister. Everybody knows that from part 1.
Right.
And it's like her fear and her nightmares, her dreams. You're like, oh, man, you feel like this shorty's been through trauma.
Yeah.
Then you got Danielle Harris, who I don't know if a lot of y'all remember. She was the little girl, I believe it was in Halloween 4 in the original series, that ended up being the niece of Michael Myers that started killing people. Now she's grown up and she's in this.
Coming with it, knowledge. Straight knowledge.
But anyway, and she's playing her best friend,
Right.
helping her through this
Right.
difficult time.
Right.
Brad Dourif plays the father who's the sheriff.
Exactly.
You see he's all into it. And he's really supportive. He takes her in as his real daughter, as well. But my whole thing is this. I loved Dr. Loomis in the originals.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
man Donald Pleasance, he was shooting Michael Myers. He was hunting him. He was serious about it.
Yeah, he was.
But in this series, they made him kind of soft as
Right.
Malcolm McDowell's character.
scared,
He's soft. He's scared. He's about money.
yeah.
He's not really into the psychiatry.
But I think that's
That kinda
also
turned it for me.
that's another way of bringing it home because that's kind of how society is today.
True.
You know, it's a different society than back in the day. It was a dirty, hairy. You know, I'm gonna shoot you with my
Right.
you know my Smith and Wesson type field. Now it's all about money and getting mine and getting jiggy and bootylicious and whatever else is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I think
and that's redoing it is like a different spin. So I got
definitely.
that.
But also, before I don't want to be a dead horse, but that opening scene, what we always talked about is it came with action. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You drew us in with action, not talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. Thank
know
you,
what?
Rob Zombie.
That's my thing. If it's gonna be a horror movie, let the killings be gory. Let them be wild. You know what I love is he's making those sounds, and he's always. It's like I'm gonna smash your head one time, and you go, okay, that's good. But then he does it that 2 extra times, and you're like, woo,
Pew! Pew!
and you're like,
Pew!
one more.
You're like, oh! You're like,
And
hey.
let me tell y'all something. There's a scene in this that's scary. Let me tell you something. This is real life. I'm not saying leave your shorty. All right, don't misunderstand me. I'm not a punk. All right, I represent now.
All right. Where's he going?
But
with
let's
this?
keep it real. If it's you, Dolo, and you go out to the dumpster to drop garbage and you turn around and there's a cat standing over you, 6'10", 300 pounds, and you're like this, chances are, rather than provoking, you just dip.
You're in a mask.
Yeah, instead of getting your face stomped into like ground beef. Just an idea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Listen, I don't have to. A good run is better than a bad stand. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and the end all, the be all is, with all horror movies, you've got to have the gruesome killings.
Yes.
And they're strong and they're vicious, and you got that here. But what is the difference than most horror films is that storyline and the solid acting. So now you're not just regulated to dealing with one aspect of a movie. You're actually getting a well-rounded movie in a horror flick, which is rare.
Exactly.
right.
You said it all right there. All right. Listen, you know what it is. JustSayIt.com. Please go in there, sign up, and blog about what you're hearing today. Maybe we're wrong, maybe we're right. I believe that we're right. Yo, hit us up, JustSayIt.com.
Yeah, we love the banter with you. That's why. Come right with it, though, if you're going to argue with me. All right. You and Mom, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with Final Destination.
You are watching Urban Movie Review.